But, well, we got zero. Well, yeah, well, anyway. Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good evening. And we're just here to just chat and relax and have a good time. You said the power is out in Europe, eh? Hmm.
Yeah, it was a big blackout all day. I think they said it got a
Really?
little bit. They got a little bit up and going, but yeah,
So is the whole country or just parts of the country?
I guess a mass amount of it. Yeah,
Man, I wonder what the hell.
there's
Maybe
all
they cut
kinds
the
of
power.
all kinds of crap going on over there. People going, crazy,
When the
losing.
power goes out, people go nuts anyway, don't they?
Yeah, I mean they don't. And the thing is, they really don't know what the heck's causing it. They blame it on the atmospheric phenomenon.
Atmospheric phenomenon. In other
But
words, they cut the power. I
what? What's that mean?
don't even know what that means. Gloria,
Yeah.
how you doing? Rob, how you doing, brother? Oh
It's like,
yeah.
is that just to appease people and, not really tell them exactly what's going on? I don't know.
Huh. Atmospheric phenomenon.
Atmospheric phenomenon that shut down all the power.
Ah, that shut
Okay.
down the power. What the hell would that have to do with your power grid?
And why is it just in that area over there? I mean, I don't know.
That's just strange.
Yeah.
Well, hell, what do I know? Someone didn't pay the electric bill, Glorious. Someone
Yeah.
didn't
I
pay the
mean, I don't
bill.
know.
Someone didn't pay the bill. Strange stuff going on in the world, ain't there? I don't know. I guess they're all getting wrapped in and they're all coming together to pick the new pope. They're bringing all of them in. They go through these little
Yeah.
processes.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, right? I don't know. What do I know? When you take the power, maybe it's a test. Maybe Europe's testing them, see how people react by taking the power away from them. You know what I mean? You never know what your country's going to do to you. It's crazy.
You know who the first they blame? Russia.
Russia.
Russia did it.
They always blame Russia.
Russia did it.
I don't know, Gloria. I couldn't tell you. I don't know where everyone is. It's Monday night. Is it Monday night? Is it Monday
Yeah.
night? That's right. It's Monday night. So I don't know. Maybe they'll join us here shortly. Yeah, I don't know, man. You cut the power, man. People freak out because you lose everything.
Well,
Your
yeah, you
grocery
lose all your
cart,
food, lose all, and if you're someone that has health issues that need,
yeah, your oxygen tank or something,
or
or
whatever it is that you need,
yeah,
who knows?
you can't charge your
They say
phone.
the hospitals are on backup generators, but they only last for 24 hours,
Oh shit.
and if they can't get fuel to them, then they're screwed.
Yeah. So an atmosphere, what anomaly?
That's
Well,
atmospheric
that's crazy.
anomaly.
Never heard such a thing. How would that knock out your power grid? That's strange. No, I didn't even hear that. So that's been like that all day in Europe?
Yeah,
No power? Huh.
yeah, it's been like that all day.
No power. That's crazy. Next thing it'll hit us. It's the
Well,
UFOs, man. It's the aliens. It's the
well, they've been
aliens.
saying that we're going to have a blackout.
It's the aliens.
The aliens, man.
They're taking the power away.
Some
Look
people
out,
believe
man.
they're still here.
Oh, man. Power is going to go off through every country to see how you're going to react. See if you're going to lose your mind. But you would, because you depend on electricity. Electricity is everything. Without power,
We're so electric. We can't live without it.
we depend on it so
We
much.
have to have electricity.
You got to charge your phone. You got to charge.
Everything would go chaotic if electric was out. Say electric was out for 2 months or even a month,
Or even a
with
week.
no electricity whatsoever.
Yeah.
People
That'd
would
be
lose
crazy.
their shit.
Yeah, because you couldn't pump gas. You couldn't. I mean, you couldn't do anything without. When you take electricity away, you take everything away
Yeah.
that people depend on. That's crazy. Because the gas stations wouldn't be able to function.
And
I mean, nothing.
it surprised me that more people don't use that as a weapon. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Like terrorists and stuff take
Oh,
down your electric
yeah.
grid, because that would cripple anybody.
Never cripple a whole nation. You know,
No matter what
without.
country it is, probably it would just
Yeah,
cripple everything. Which
because you
when
lose.
you go to war, that's the first thing they take out is your power, your
Yeah,
electricity.
because you lose ability to
They bomb that.
communicate
Yeah.
and everything. You're
Shut
just
down all
gone.
communications, all power, so that you can't communicate.
Yeah. I don't know. That's crazy. Shows we got 14 people watching, but nobody's in the chats. Hello. Is anybody out there? I didn't hear about that one, but I've been busy all day. I was out for a ride earlier. I was out for a couple hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours. And came back and cut the grass. And then, of course, I had to wipe the bike down because I'm an insane nut job that I can't just let the buggies stay on there, you know. I got OCDs. And I told Kim, I said, walked in there, I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't clean these bikes. I said, I'd rather just have an old bike that I could just go ride. I don't care if it gets dirty. I don't care what it looks like. I just want to go.
Take the hose to it.
Man, that's even more work.
Uh,
Because then you got to dry it and everything.
well, you get that stuff that you hook onto your hose, that spot-free rinse.
Does that stuff really work?
I don't know.
I don't
Never
know.
used it.
No, I haven't either.
They say they do. When you go through automatic car wash, that's what they use, spot-free rinse, so you don't like that.
Really?
Yeah, and then they blow dry it.
Blow dry it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I do is I wash it and I rinse it off real good, and then I take the blower and I just blow it off with the blower, blow all the water off, as much water off as I can get, then quickly dry it.
Yep.
But that's still a pain in the ass too. You
Yep.
know?
It's all a pain in the ass.
It is. The older you get, the more the more it becomes a pain in the ass to do. It's hard to get up and down too. Get up on down on the ground. You got to wipe underneath. It's like, oh my god.
Just do it once a month instead of every time. Or
Yeah.
once every couple weeks.
Then it collects on there and gets even worse, harder to clean. But that's yeah.
Well, they say to use Pledge.
Pledge.
It's a big secret thing that they say if you wipe your bike down with Pledge, that the bugs won't stick on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the dirt will stick to it then. To the
Well,
pledge.
you just rinse it right off. It's gone.
And the pledge don't come off?
I guess not. I don't know. But they say you use Pledge and the bugs don't stick. You just.
Huh. I don't know if I'd want to wipe pledge on my bike. That sounds kind of weird. I don't know. Lolly says, oh, well, hey, we are in the chat. Hey, John, you said we weren't in the chat. Several of us are commenting. Look, comments. I'm on the comments. Oh, there you guys are. My bad. I wasn't in the comments.
You wasn't in the comments? Yeah, there's a bunch of people in the comments.
My bad, guys. I was not there. I am sorry about that. Okay, Gloria, Rob, good evening. Gloria again. Jamin, hey, how you doing? Would you rather watch a tree grow or whatever? Hey, Mythical Rider, I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. I'm tired. Don't know who this person is. We won't even go through that. Frogzilla, how you doing? Sorry, guys. losing my mind. I'm looking at the chats. I'm like, why isn't anybody I was in the wrong spot. We are here in the chats. Hello. Sick bastard, how you doing? Oh man, losing my mind, Coy. Rider, mystical rider. Yeah, if anybody, Sterling will. Gosh. All right, sorry. See you guys now. If there's any trolls out there causing any trouble, moderators, give them the axe. Get them out. Sorry about that. I don't know why it wasn't in the chats. So what is the topic tonight? Mythical rider, mythical things. Whatever you want the topic to be is fine with me. Brown chicken, how you doing? Really didn't have a topic, just coming on to talk, and whatever happens, happens. Whatever you want to talk about. The death of the Pope. Well, we talked about that last night on the rabbit hole. So I don't know if we want to go over that again, do we? So I don't play golf, so no idea really. What that means. Nice here. It was a beautiful day here today. Beautiful day. Light winds, sunshiny skies. Yeah, it was about 81 degrees, something like that. It was beautiful here. What's going on there? What are you drinking, Sick? I don't know what's going on with Sick. I don't know. I've lost the chats. I've lost control. We just posted a mail call for a quick shoot. Gotcha. Are John and Coy related? Are we related? Yes, we are related. Coy is my younger brother. I mean, my older brother. Coy is my older brother. What did you ride? What did I ride? What did I ride where? Yep, we're brothers. Brothers. He is 72 and I'm 58.
Damn, I look good for 72.
Yeah, you do. He is 59 and I'm 56. I thought you knew that, Gloria. I thought you knew that we were brothers. I thought so, but I don't ask a lot of questions. Well, ask any question you want to ask. Let's see. Yeah, he looks pretty good for a 72-year-old man. So, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about out there in the chats? Gotta be something. We just talked about the power being down in the UK. Is that what you said, UK?
Yeah, well, yeah. In Europe.
Yeah.
All across Europe, yeah. There's major power outage. And they really don't know why.
See, that's
now, how can that be? How can they not know why? They got AI, right? How can they not know why?
I don't know. Oh, did you hear? I was watching the news earlier, and
just ask AI.
They had this lady on, not to be confused with Raysmotolife. He is not their brother. No, he's not. He's a brother from another mother. They were saying, and I didn't catch all of it, but they were talking about AI could possibly take over the human race.
Oh yeah.
That they're warning about. They're warning against that, and not like you think, though.
Well,
not like you think.
Dumb down the human race. That's
right,
what.
Right. So basically, you'd be depending on AI to do all your work for you.
Yeah.
You won't be doing it for yourself. That's what they meant. Because at first I thought, what? Wait a minute, and then I realized what they were talking about. But yeah. So and I was thinking, well, that makes sense. So they want to make it to where they want to pass laws where they can't use AI in school, and Why do you guys look like you're in Zoom court? I didn't know we did. Um, and stuff like that. So kids can't be using AI to do their work. You know what I mean? That they should be able to they have to learn how to do their work on their own, not have AI do it for them. And
Well,
that they're
NASA
trying to pass,
scientists don't use AI.
and they're trying to pass laws too, where nobody can have a monopoly on AI, like Google was trying to have a monopoly on it. So they're
Well,
trying to pass.
Google has AI.
Hey, Moto.
Elon has
I see you,
AI. There's
Moto.
all those different companies out there that.
Yeah, they want to make it to where nobody can just have a monopoly on AI,
Right.
so they could basically control it. Yeah, hit that like button if you pop in. I appreciate it. Thanks, Lolly. So, new lunatic claiming he is the real successor to Muhammad and Jesus says the Pope is a false Pope and he is the real Pope. Really? Okay. Let's see. Gray is the new blonde. Okay. You're a sexy animal, is what they're calling you, Coy. Somebody's
That's
calling you
right.
sexy.
I am.
You're a sexy animal, man.
I'm a
Wow,
beast.
wow. You're the beast, man. Okay. And Moto's in the house. We got Frog in the house. We got all kinds of people I don't recognize in the house. We're just rolling with it. Trying to keep up the chats and I can't. I need help. Let's see. Are there single and maybe not women in AI? I don't know about women in AI. Couldn't help you there. I hate all people equally. Okay, Bill Wildman, that's fine. If you hate all people, that's cool. Why you stop riding? I didn't know anybody stopped riding. Who stopped riding? Did you stop riding, Coy? I didn't. Well, you did for a little while. You haven't had a bike in a while.
I rode yesterday.
Oh yeah, you were on the quads and the dirt bikes. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Ray will be joining us shortly. So if anybody's wondering where Ray's at, he's at the ball game, his daughter's ball game. So he's heading home. So he'll be hopping on here in a few. Well, retired rider means that I am retired from working and I ride a motorcycle. So I'm the retired rider. So I'm retired from the job, but I'm not retired from riding motorcycles.
The prison job.
Yeah. You don't have a wrench. Why would you not have a wrench? Where'd you come through, Lolly? Did you come through the rabbit hole or did you come through retired rider? Let's see where you're at. Let's see where you're at. Retired right. Let's see, Lolly, where are you? Mythical. Okay, I'll give you one. No worries. Wait a minute. Why is it? What is it doing? Mythical rider, mythical themes. It won't let me. What? Hang on a minute. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I don't know why it won't let me. It's not letting me do anything. Let me hop out of it real quick and hop back in. My phone's all jacked up tonight. It's acting all kind of weird. I'm going to lose track of the chat here for a minute, guys. Bear with me. Frog, you got a Frog, or did you come through? Which one did you come through, Frog? I'm lost. Let me go to switch. Let me go to Unchained. And let me go to let's see, Mythical Rider, Mythical Themes. Add as moderator. There we go. See if you are now, Lolly. Yep, I think you are. Got it now. There you go. All right. I don't know where I was in the chats, people, so I'm just going to pick a spot and go with it. So, are you thinking about have you thinking, Coy, about ever going back to riding again on two wheels? So is that something you're contemplating? Have you been looking around?
I haven't been really looking, but eventually I'm gonna get another one.
Bet you're gonna get another one. Get you a solo seat.
Just right.
And just you, man.
I ain't riding nobody.
I don't blame you. Get you a solo seat. Do your thing. I'm going through these real quick, people, because I don't know where I left off at. So bear with me. I think I've seen these before. So, yeah, I mean, some people get that confused when they see my thing saying retired rider. They think that I stopped riding motorcycles, and that's not what it means. Bad Coy. What did Coy do bad? Coy, what did you do bad?
I overworked myself today. That's what I did bad.
Oh. All right. Brown chickens. Brown chicken in the house? I did golf. I think we went through all these, but I'm going to go through them again.
I got a brown chicken in my chicken coop.
You got a brown chicken in your chicken coop? You got brown chicken in your chicken coop?
I got brown chicken.
Oh, man.
A brown chicken, a black chicken, a white chicken.
Got those free eggs.
Black and white chicken.
Black and white chicken.
And they give me brown eggs.
Brown eggs. Good eggs. My doctor said eggs are not good. Can't eat all them eggs.
Oh, okay.
I know. And everybody else says something different. Bible thumpers. I didn't see that one. I don't know if I'm a Bible thumper. Are you a Bible thumper, Coy? Sick. Adam Moore? What does that mean? I don't know where I'm at. I'm just going to go to the bottom I'm just going to go to all the way to the bottom of the chats and start over. How's that? There we go. I need a chicken in my chicken coop. She needs a chicken in her chicken coop. Is it hard to take care of them chicken coops?
The hardest thing to take care of is cleaning their shit out.
See, I wouldn't want to do that. Hello from Ukraine. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I wouldn't want to clean the chicken coop, man.
But it's not too bad, I don't guess. You just
don't their crap hold salmonella and all that stuff though? Don't you gotta be careful?
If you mess with any crap, it's not good for you.
Well, yeah, I get that, but I mean with chickens, they have that. I don't know. Who cleans it? Do you clean it or does the wife clean it?
I clean it. She was doing some of it, but now I'm doing more of it since I'm retired myself.
Yeah, now you got to do it.
It's not, you just break it and shovel it out. Put it in your garden.
You have to clean it up, but it's worth all the eggs you get. There you go. Well, I guess, yeah.
It's not too bad. I mean,
you should wear
a mask. Free reign, and run your yard if you want to. Fertilize your grass.
Hey, man, what's happening?
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Hey.
Not much. Just chilling, relaxing. Where you at? You on your phone?
I'm on the phone.
Oh, okay.
I just got home, so let me see if this will go sideways. No, it ain't gonna work. I can't never figure this freaking app out.
I never can figure anything out. I'm always lost.
Well, I mean, my phone, it'll do the turn, but then it's sideways and it ain't flipping right on my phone.
Well, it's right on here.
Yeah, it's right on there, but it ain't right on my phone. My phone should, like the screen should flip.
Right.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, it's Ray.
What the hell? No, I'm smoking before I go in the house.
You smoke in the house all the time.
No, just in that one little part.
Oh,
I don't smoke in the rest of the house.
Gotcha. We ain't talking about nothing serious.
Hey, yeah. I was trying to listen in driving and
Hey, Buck, how you doing?
Or
Go
read
ahead.
in. Actually, Mystical Rider, Lolly, Pro Monkey calls me Ray, but
Ray.
the story behind my name Ray is because when I was in high school, I was a freshman and my brother was a senior, so I never hung out with anybody but the upperclassmen, and they called me Little Ray, and then we just shortened it to Ray. So, but yeah, man, it's nice outside. And I was trying to read some of the comments. I was reading what American Uncensored said, and I've been seeing that shit everywhere, dude. This one woman said she don't know if it's a cult or what, but this guy's trying to prophesize that he's this, whatever. And it's weird, dude. Like it's crazy how he's speaking. I mean,
Really?
Is he the Antichrist?
Is he the Antichrist?
but I mean, I don't prefer Ray, but it is what it is. But I just prefer Ray. But anyways, it's crazy because what this, they say, it says false idols and false gods, and whatever. And he's saying that he like has the same power or stands beside Jesus or some shit. I don't know. It's like weird, man. You have to watch some of the videos because he's
David Koresh. He said
he's like blowing up everywhere, man. Like I'm surprised you guys ain't seen him.
Yeah. Yeah. Another one of them.
What is he, a YouTube prophet?
No.
No.
Something about he is like something about his real name or something is something in line with somebody, and now they're saying like this Pope Francis isn't the last pope because one of the other popes resigned. So Pope Francis is exactly not the last pope, the prophet of the last pope, because one of the other popes resigned in the past, so he didn't count as the pope. So
so now they're backtracking it and saying,
of course they are.
We're not. We were wrong.
Of course they are. I was telling you last night. They're always wrong. Yeah,
dude, there's so much shit. I had to get on some waterproof boots.
It's a bunch of shit. Can't believe anything you see anymore.
That's true.
What's scary though?
You can't believe hardly anything you see.
But what's scary is when he does come back, how many people are not going to believe it though, that it's really him, That's the scary part. Everybody's just going to think it's a false prophet.
Gotcha, Lolly.
You'll know because the scars will be in his hands.
Miracles, maybe.
They ain't going to be able to create that guy's just another whack job's all it is. Yeah, it's just a bunch of whack jobs out there. Yeah. Well, so now there's going to be another pope because one pope resigned. Well, they had to come up with some reason there was going to be another pope, I guess. That's good.
Exactly.
Excuse,
some reason why you're probably in the place.
It's always something. Well, we was.
Hey, you got to buy my book to really get the full,
Yeah, you got to buy my book.
Buy my book.
Yeah, buy my book to get the problem.
Just $29.99, and you can get it.
Then I'll tell you.
It'll be in my book.
And it's so funny because those people that give those seminars and speeches, here, buy my book, and I'll show you. I can tell you exactly how to make money on real estate and whatever you want to make money on.
Yeah, buy my book.
Buy my book.
Make me rich.
Yeah, and you'll sit there and never get a house to flip it or do anything.
It's a scam.
Yep, too much fake. Mythical Rider says too much fake out there. No one believes anything 100% anymore except paying taxes and death. That's about right. Oh, man. Ain't that the truth? Oh, crazy, crazy world. It's getting crazier by the moment, don't you think? There's a
Yeah.
lot of nut jobs out there, man. It's like those people that were sitting on the steps of the Capitol, or I guess they were supposed to be. There was only like 5 or 6 of them, and they act like there's all these people. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with these people, man?
Yeah.
They're losing their mind.
Did you see how they were
God.
dressed, all in black? And
What was that about, man? They're acting like there's this grassroots movement and they're saying now today, I seen that all the Republicans are done. All the people that voted for Trump are voters' remorse, and they're all done with Trump already. I'm like, where's this coming from, man? What the hell are you talking about?
I think it's their fake narratives. They just want people to believe.
I guess, man. Can you say cuckoo for cuckoo? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of nut jobs out there. Those people, a lot of those Democrats are losing their minds, man.
Well,
They
Chuck
have
Norris,
lost
he
control.
left the party.
Really?
Yeah, he said
Wow.
he's no longer a Democrat.
Wow. That's crazy. Let's see. The news showed and said Trump was only one in blue. Then you see the full picture. Yeah. I mean, it's like we showed last night. He was the only one in blue, and it was disrespectful.
Oh yeah, they showed
But
the
then
whole
when you spread out the whole picture, there's tons of people in blue. It's like the fake narrative.
Oh, people in blue and white and all kinds.
Yeah, don't they know they're going to get caught though? Don't they understand they're going to get caught?
They'll do anything to put something out there to try to get some hits on it, make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump is the best troll in the world, though. You know, I mean,
yeah, he is.
He put all those pictures of all the illegals he's already deported on the White House lawn. I mean, he went through and made a bunch of those, like politician banners that stick down in the ground. And he lined them all the way up around the White House of all the illegals he's already deported.
Oh,
yeah.
I bet they had a heyday on that, didn't
they?
I'm telling you, he's the best, dude. He's the troll. He can, and he just gets under their skin by just little simple things,
Yeah. Canadian election tonight. Carney is a China WEF banking cartel globus plant. They will join the EU. Glad I'm not Canadian. Didn't know that was happening in Canada.
I don't give out my personal information.
What's going on, man?
Somebody's asking what state.
I don't give out my personal information. I'm in the state of Oz.
Yeah.
It feels like it sometimes. Let's see. I don't know what this is going on here, so we're getting rid of this. Kentucky vibes. I get Kentucky vibes. Ooh,
not from me.
Not from him.
That's a little too north for me.
That's funny. Let's see. It's going by so fast, I can't stay up.
Get away from the door. Get away from the door.
From all over the United States. Yes, we are. We're from all over. Full moon tonight, eh? Well, might be. Trump was friends with Epstein. Yeah, a lot of people were friends with Epstein.
And billionaires run with billionaires, man.
And your point is,
how many
just
times
because he was a friend of his, don't mean
here's the thing. I get so sick of hearing that shit. Oh, he was seen at a dinner with Epstein. So was 500 other fucking famous people. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you had money, honestly, and you had that kind of money, who you gonna run with? People that have money. If you're in that life, that famous whatever life, you're going to go to those dinners. You're going to go to those parties, or maybe not, the stupid parties like Epstein's Island, but when they have those big correspondent dinners and all that stuff, and you're invited, you're going to go because that's who you actually you're around all the time.
Right.
I mean, the man owns hotels, golf courses all over the world. I mean, he rubs elbows with everybody. So
Yeah. We
I
got some
get sick of
real.
that crap, man. Oh well, he went to that country.
Yeah.
Of course, he owns property. He's a
Oh my
business.
God! If you got trained, if I'm tired of people with Trump derangement syndrome. My God, we
It's
didn't even have
sickening.
that. I didn't have that with Biden. I didn't even give two shits about him. I didn't think about him. I didn't care. I mean, I wasn't going to let him run my life like I'm going to think about Biden all the time. Biden. I didn't give two shits about Biden. And why does people worry about Trump so much? Why do they? I mean, what is with the Trump derangement shit, man? Get over it. I mean, my God.
I know.
I hope there's some way. He can run another 4
It's
years.
because all they
I
listen.
hope he can be elected for another 4 years. Just so it would drive people insane. I mean, quit losing your mind over this guy.
It's because all they do is listen to CNN and MSNBC. And
well, you know what? You know what? Trump's eating it up because he lives in everybody's minds. He's got everybody wrapped up. He's like he's in everybody's minds. They're so deranged, that he lives in their mind. He's in there sculpting their brain. You know what I mean? It's like,
he takes up all their space. Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking up your space. Quit worrying about him. Live your life. Jesus Lord. Anyway, that being said, be nice or get booted. You heard Lolly. You can be nice or get booted. She will take you out. I don't mean out on the town either. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, why? I don't
Happy birthday. I'm not saying no name. I can't. You can give a name you can't even pronounce. That ain't no name.
I just get over the. I just can't get over the deranged. I mean, it's like, man, why would you let somebody control your brain?
Dude, they melt down. Dude, that girl that slapped that hat off that guy in that restaurant the other day.
I would not give if I was the opposite party of Trump. I would not give him the satisfaction and let him know.
No,
that's bugging that much. I mean, I just wouldn't.
That's where they fall into his trap.
Yeah, I mean, I just would not do it, man. No mercy. That's right, Sick. No mercy.
But what's crazy?
I need a wrench, Gloria. You need a wrench. What channel did you come in on, Gloria?
What's crazy is they get all these people stirred up to get out here in the streets and have all this Trump derangement syndrome and meltdowns and do their bidding for them while they're doing their crooked deals and pushing their lies. And they don't even realize what the truth is. Like I seen one girl, she's a lesbian and all her fault. She's a big time social media person. And she was interviewing some at a protest thing. And she was like, did you not know Trump had a gay wedding at his place in Mar-a-Lago? No, we didn't see that. No, you're lying, all this. And she showed them proof. And she was like, so would you stop watching, MSNBC and CNN? They're telling you lies. They're pushing all this stuff. And she showed them like 10 different things that Trump was for and signed things for, people and all this stuff. And they were still in denial because they didn't believe it, and because they brainwashed by, the left to not believe that Trump has done this stuff for that community and stuff. Yeah, that White House correspondent there, that dude stepped up and said, "Oh, that's
crazy, man. I just would not let if somebody bothered me that much, which I wouldn't let anybody.
No,
I wouldn't let anybody bother me that much anyway. But if somebody did, I sure the hell wouldn't let them know they did.
No,
you know what I mean? It's like, damn, man, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'll be right back, gents.
I don't allow those affairs to mess with they don't occupy my mind. Nobody. So, trust me, I've lived 45 years without them. I think I can keep going without them.
It's supposed to be a big announcement coming out this week.
Well, yeah, what's the announcement about? You got an announcement, Coy?
No, that I think Trump's going to come out with a big announcement this week.
That he's running again in 2028?
No, that they're buying into Bitcoin.
Well, his first 100 days was what, today or coming up or something?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow's is, tomorrow. Yeah.
They're going to do 1,500 in the Treasury bonds and buying in Bitcoin.
They said that they're saying that his first 100 days was the worst first 100 days of any president in history. That's what they're saying. So, just so you know.
Yeah.
His first 100 days is his worst first 100 days of any other president in history.
Really?
The first 100 days of Biden, you never knew he existed.
I was going to say, you didn't even know who was president. All you seen was overflow of immigrants coming in.
I'm just saying that's what. Excuse me. I'm just saying that's what they're saying.
But if you watch the real people going out here and interviewing people in these towns and like in these other little towns and cafes, and asking what they're about Trump's first 100 days and what they're most glad for, they tell it. Like, you just have to find look on the right social media platforms and it shows these people they're not having meltdowns. They don't regret voting for Trump. They love it. They love that he shut the border down. They love that all the stuff he's doing. I mean, it's funny how they.
No. Fox News came out with a new poll today that said majority of Americans are not happy with Trump.
Really?
He's lost it. They came out with a new Fox News came with a poll said that they're upset with him because he's not changed inflation. He's not changed prices of gas products or whatever. And there was something else. So
that's why a big announcement's coming out this week.
He's underwater.
Big time.
He's underwater with people now, is what they're saying. They're saying that
Americans are greedy, though. American people want it now, and then they want to see it quick. And I get it.
Yeah.
I get that he made progress.
So they're predicting now that they will lose the House and the Senate, and they're saying now that they're going to impeach him when they get the House and the Senate back.
Well, they'll impeach him 100 times if they ever get a chance. They don't like him anyway, so.
So even Fox News is going against him a little bit now.
Well, here's the thing. He's only been in there 100 days. He's got how many more days to go? I mean, he's got a 4-year term. He come in and this thing was a mess. Could any of us go in there and turn things around within 100 days? As a mess as it is right now?
It's like this, what's it, Sonia Willing? Whatever. Sonia, is that what it is? I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. But she said most Americans love what Trump is doing. I believe that to be true. I just think they come out with these false polls. You never can believe the polls. You know what I mean?
You can't believe news. I don't care what.
Yeah. I don't care. Fox News is just as bad. I mean, they're as bad as anybody else.
They're all corrupt.
They push their side of their narrative just like the other ones pushed.
Absolutely.
Oh, excuse me.
What? You yawning on my live stream?
That's right, man. I'm wore out.
You said it's the biggest money laundering scam in American history. Yeah, I agree with you. Climate change is another money laundering scam. Yep. Yeah, I agree with you there.
It's a Green New Deal because now they're all against Tesla and, they're all against Elon Musk and energy saving cars that has no pollution or nothing.
That's true, Mythical.
Because that shows me
they're all upset because he's pulling the money from them.
I watched Fox and they did not say that. I seen it on Fox. I seen it on Fox News today. I only watched clips of it. I don't watch the whole thing, but they were talking about the polls, saying that he's down in the polls when it comes to the economy and stuff like that.
He's the lowest he's ever been. I think they said unfavorable or something. Their biggest issue right now is all they're showing in the last couple of days is Joe Biden's cover-up thing and the media cover.
I don't know who's winning in China or China. I don't know who's winning in Canada. I didn't even know they were having their elections tonight.
I don't go there, so I don't really care. I mean,
Trump doesn't. Trump does not ignore the Constitution. Trump goes by the Constitution. That's the problem. They're saying he doesn't, but he does. He does go by the Constitution. If he didn't go by the Constitution, and if he did whatever he wanted to do, and he was a king, then he would ignore all these judges putting a stop to everything he does and do it anyway. So he's going through the courts. He's doing the right thing. But in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, what these judges are doing is not their job, and they're not constitutional. They're trying to tell the president of the United States how to run the country, and you just can't do that. They have no authority to do that.
But it's okay when they weaponize the justice system to go after him. That's okay.
Yeah, so that's okay. Yeah, well, that's okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's good. Yesterday was the election. Oh, okay, I did not know. I don't even know who's running for. What do they call them? Prime ministers, whatever they are, Ken. I don't even know who's running there.
They are either. I think is it a prime minister or?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they do things a little different up there.
Biden ignored the Constitution. Absolutely, he did. I mean, the Supreme Court ordered. What was the Supreme Court ordering him to do? Something he totally ignored it. I forget what it was.
I mean,
somebody in chat help me out. He did something. The Supreme Court ordered him to do something.
Yeah, that he couldn't pay the college funds. And
he did it anyway. He was doing it anyway. That's right. That's right. The liberals have already destroyed USA and Canada. Time for a change. Yeah, it's time for
I think
a lot of changes.
I just think that, for me personally, I'm trying to give him at least a year or so of time to change because, dude, the way we've lived for the last 4 years has been so much of a mess. He's been such a mess. I don't think I could go in there and change it that quick. I don't think anybody could.
Did you see where he's lifting that now? He's making them pay their loans now, and everybody's freaking out.
Well, he should.
He's doing starting in May. You got to start paying your student loans again. He's stopping that Biden thing.
I mean,
saying, you took the loan out, you pay the damn thing.
That's right. Why should I have to pay for it?
My tax dollars should not have to go to some guy that went to school for 4 years or 7 years, pay their damn schooling. Bullshit. You pay your own debt. You let those stupid people tell you going to college is going to get you rich and make you just so they can indoctrinate you to be some left-wing radical nut job. You know what I mean? So now you want to cry for. You want me to pay for your college education because you're working at Walmart instead of whatever you went to college for? That's not my problem. Pay your damn debt. Well, I'm not paying.
My kids ain't getting to go to Yale and Harvard for free.
That's right.
I mean, they're not getting to go there, period. She's going to medical school. So, I mean, she's not getting to go there and get it paid for.
Okay, I didn't know who it was.
Get a real job.
Versus Carney.
Well, isn't that part of growing up? They sign a contract when they take a loan and they learn how to pay it back. I mean,
good.
That's their responsibility.
Mythical Rider says, now all those that were supposed to have been forgiven still have to pay it. Good. They should have to pay it. Why should we have to pay it? Why should we have to pay it? Taxpayers should not have to pay it.
I didn't even get to go to college. I shouldn't have to pay for somebody else's.
That's right. I ain't paying for somebody else's debt. Hell. Who's going to pay for mine?
I was poor and couldn't afford to go to college, but I went into a trade.
And you ended up having a great life doing that. Well, I mean, a good life. And so did I. I went into a trade too. So, but these people that went to college, they ain't making no money because they ain't going into what they went to college for. And that's not my problem. They should have went into a trade. They'd be better off, right?
Yeah, they are.
Cheers.
It all depends on what you're going for. If you're going to be a lawyer or
now there is certain things like a lawyer, a doctor, something like that. But they go into these like theology and whatever,
sociology,
stuff that's not going to get them any job, and they end up paying $100,000 a year to go to school, and they come out broke and no way to pay their loans.
Well, I was reading an article and watching a thing, and it said the foreign students that come over here, they charge $100,000 a year for them to do 1 year, $100K. So if they're making $400K off one student, why is our government giving them $2 billion or $200 billion a year or $2 billion a year or whatever they give them for a college?
That don't make no sense. Yeah.
No, if people are paying that much money for college, they should have enough money. Our taxpayers shouldn't be giving any of that money to them.
Hell no. It's a messed up world we live in, no doubt.
It wouldn't do if my kid went there and somebody tried to stand in front of them and wouldn't let them get to class, because I'd be on
If a
campus.
student gets a loan, think they have 10 years to pay it back. I don't know how long they have to pay it back. But if you take that loan out and you sign for it and you go to that college, then you owe it and you should pay it. That's your debt. And if it's a federal loan, no, because I'm not paying for your debt. I'm not paying for your student loan.
Well, not only that, I wouldn't pay for my kid to go to that school. And if she wanted to go to that school and I caught her doing some stuff like that, I'd go up there and pull her ass out and stop paying. She wouldn't be doing that.
So, full reals. Yeah, I don't know, man.
You stop paying that kind of money to a college, that kid, they're going to tell that kid to leave.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
They ain't getting the money. They don't want the kids there.
It's a disaster, dude. It's just, I don't know.
I mean, we got breaking news of Bill Belichick and his girlfriend. Is that what's really important? You know what I mean?
Breaking news of who?
Bill Belichick and his girlfriend, his 20-year-old girlfriend, and
who gives a shit about Bill Belichick and his 20-year-old girlfriend?
Don't we have more important? That's the problem with the freaking cable news and legacy media news. This is all they care about is shit that doesn't. How many people get shot every weekend in Chicago? Over 60 people. Why ain't there anything being? Where's the real news? I mean,
there isn't none.
It's all baloney.
Yep. Some are rackets, just like everything else out there.
They care about Hollywood pop stars and shit just more than they do real news.
Yep. Well, I agree.
I thought that's what TMZ was about. Leave that shit to TMZ and stuff.
Wait till the shipping stops. I'm not sure what you mean, but yeah, it's a disaster, man. Well, China stopped. They stopped sending all kinds of stuff over here. They stopped sending stuff for our weaponry and stuff like that. China did. It's going to get crazy with China, man.
Yeah,
China's preparing for war. Preparing for war.
Wait till we all stop getting that plastic in the mail for everything we order. Everything they make's plastic, so the cheap plastic GoPro stuff and mounts and all the cheap stuff that we order and buy. Sure, yeah, I can really not do without
that. How does a murder get charges dismissed?
Everything in Taiwan.
True story. Wow. I just don't understand. Somebody explain to me. Explain to me why any political party or anybody for that matter would want to keep criminals in the United States, would want to let people free out on the streets. Why would you want to do that?
Votes.
I don't understand it.
Votes. Keep them
you know what? These people that are saying that,
in the blue cities.
They wouldn't want them in their community. They wouldn't let them in their community.
No, they're not going to let them next door.
That's what I was telling my wife that this morning. I said, you know what they ought to do?
They kicked them out of Martha's Vineyard. Remember that?
Right. Yeah.
They said they're not allowed to be there.
I said, what Trump should do is he should round them all up instead of sending them because they put a stay on them shipping them out because they're using that one amendment. So he should round them all up and just drop them right in the middle of their gated communities. Just stay here.
Yeah, what's that place in California where Nancy Pelosi and all them live? Silicon Valley.
Yeah, drop them right in the middle of their and say, stay there.
Yeah, take them all to Silicon Valley and the great wine country and shit. Put them there.
There was no January 6th insurrectionists. They were never charged with insurrection. You might want to go back and check that.
Exactly.
Nobody was ever charged with insurrection. They were put in jail without charges. They were put in jail without their day in court. They were locked up, thrown away the key without even so much being able to go in front of a judge and be told what they were charged with. Now you're going to piss me off because that's bullshit. They were never charged.
And the only person that died was Ashley Babbitt for nothing.
Yeah, nobody was charged with insurrection. Nobody. Nope. Nobody seen a judge for it. Nobody was sentenced for it. That was bullshit. That's all.
And they keep
bullshit lie.
hollering, these illegals have due process. There's something called due process in their country. Really? Because
They
none of
didn't
the
give up-
January
they didn't
6th
give
got
the
due
January 6th
process.
due process. None of them.
Nope.
They threw them in jail. Didn't charge them with anything. Didn't charge them with insurrection. Didn't charge them with nothing.
Yep.
They threw them in jail.
Yep.
They sat
Sentenced
there
them
and
for
rocked.
years
Didn't
and
even go to
years.
court. Yeah, didn't
Nope.
even go to court.
Nope.
So
But
that's
they're out here
bullshit.
hollering.
Well,
for
they
these-
didn't take them to court because they know they would win.
but
Yeah,
they're out
because
here
even
hollering for these
the
gang
Supreme
members.
Court,
Oh, due process,
even
due
the Supreme
process.
Court said they weren't insurrectionists. So that's bullshit. Nobody was
You know.
charged with insurrection. So I guess the ones that were sitting on the Capitol steps the other day with their black suits on or whatever, so they were insurrectionists, then, weren't they? Come on. What the hell, man? I better be quiet. My wife's in bed. She's gonna kill me.
She's all right.
There wasn't no. I'm trying. I'm breathing. I'm breathing.
No, I agree.
Insurrectionists. They were
Yeah.
never charged with it.
Nope.
Come on.
They were just put in a cell, and most of them was put in freaking solitary because of who they were.
They put old ladies in. Old ladies that were just walking around outside. They rounded them up, put them in jail. Old ladies. Old ladies. That old lady with her cane really did some damage.
Out of the truck.
Come on, man. Oh, give me a break. I
You
don't.
can't be that naive. If you're that naive, then you're not a critical thinker. You can't think for yourself. You just
Exactly.
believe the
Right.
CNC liars that spew out nothing but garbage.
Yep.
Brainwash you.
Yep. Because all you hear on the news is, oh, there's a thing called due process in our country. Well, and the illegals are not getting it. Well, what about everybody else? You know,
Yeah.
the American people don't matter to them.
Sure, bud. Live.
I mean, if someone can't see the truth in the comments,
federally charged and pardoned by a fellow criminal. Who's the fellow criminal? Who are you talking about? Who's the fellow? What are you? All right.
And Biden pardons all these people too for what?
Biden pardoned people back to 2014 for crimes that they haven't been charged with.
And they ain't even,
What's up with that? Yeah. Come on, get a life, man. Don't be so naive.
Yeah. Well,
that's
they
the
take
thing.
the Kool-Aid, man.
They're scared to open that possibility of the truth in their brain.
Yeah.
You know, they can't.
Biden was a criminal, right? Mythical.
Yeah.
Hunter
But
was a
he's
criminal.
too
Fauci was a criminal.
brain
All
dead
criminals.
to go to court and face charges.
I mean,
So
But
he
it was
ain't
okay to be the
charges.
president. He was. They said that he couldn't go to court because he was suffering from mental decline. But he was okay to be the president for 4 years. Come on, man.
people.
I mean, look at Hunter Biden. I mean, smoking crack with prostitutes all over the world. I don't see a one of Trump's kids doing any of that. You know what I mean? They've never. She's playing with the hard shit.
I tried to wash my brain. I couldn't get the bar of soap
Okay.
far enough up my nose.
Don't keep me back. Yeah.
Use liquid Dawn.
Liquid Dawn. There you go.
What?
I don't know, man. Believe what you want to believe. I mean, if you want to drink the Kool-Aid, drink the Kool-Aid. That's all I got to say. Drink the Kool-Aid. Crack kills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Drink the Kool-Aid. I'm drinking the clear stuff, so I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid. Hey, believe whatever you want to believe. You got a right to believe whatever you want to believe, but you got to be a critical thinker, like you said, Coy. You got to think for yourself. You got to look at the obvious. You got to look at stuff with common sense. I mean,
don't look at what the media shows you because they're liars.
They
All
can't.
that Russia hoax
what
bull
media-
crap was all lies. Everything they
That
say is nothing but freaking lies.
remember when the laptop, Hunter Biden's laptop, was Russia disinformation? And 50 of those 50 of the previous CIA people said that, yeah, it was Russia. And they got all their clearances taken away because they lied. They all lied. The laptop was real. It was real but we were conspiracy theorists. Yeah, but it was real.
Yeah.
Russian
Didn't
collusion. That was
Zuckerberg
fake.
come out and say that the feds came, to him to suppress all that and not let that
Yeah,
out?
that's what Zuckerberg said.
Oh, think about that, will you, for a little bit?
Oh, he testified under Congress that they did that to him.
Yeah.
Grow a brain, would you?
Yeah.
Did you see where this poor guy with
I think they're scared to actually
arrested when
not, but
Silver
most of them go on what the media
see
says
that.
so much they don't know how to think for themselves. They're scared to believe the truth and open up their mind, and I really do. I believe people, they've been told something so long and they believe it so much that
well, it just goes on what I was
scared
saying
to
earlier.
admit that
Trump derangement syndrome is all it is.
Yeah.
It's just it's craziness, man.
why? Because they've been told to. Because they've been told he's a bad guy. He's Hitler. He's this. Everybody
That's
that voted
what
for
they
him is
do.
Nazi. You know.
To control the sheep, that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Can we
They
discuss
put out all this false crap.
John Pork, please? What? Can we just? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, look, let's face it, and let's be honest, like we always are. There's crazy nut jobs on the left. There's crazy nut jobs on the right. Okay,
That's right.
but you have to be a critical thinker and look at things for your,
Look it up for yourself. Don't listen to what they're telling you. They're brainwashing you to believe
That's the problem.
what they want you to
They're
believe.
scared to look it up because they actually have to go to
John
social media and look up the
Gotcha.
truth on X or somewhere. They can't look it up because all they know is the media.
What did we just say earlier about them showing him that he was the only person wearing blue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
And then when you pan out, you see all these other people wearing blue and white and whatever.
Yeah.
They lied. That was a flat out lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you believe these people?
It's because they have nowhere else to get their news. They're scared of Elon because they put it in their mind that he's a bad guy too. So they won't go on Twitter. They stick to the liberal, media, and even social media, liberal social media. And they're scared to listen to someone like me or you.
Yep.
Hey Jeff, good to see you. Yeah, I mean, it's cuckoo, man. When in your life, Ray, in your life, McCoy, mine and Coy's, because we're of a different generation, have you seen so much kooky shit, man? I mean, it is.
I mean, they're wackadoo. I never, in my almost 45 years, I've never. This is the only time I've ever seen some crazy shit with a party like this in the country, or just the country. Period. People.
The thing of it is, it's not just one party. Let's not forget the.
But I'm saying the country.
The Republicans are nut jobs too. They don't even want to stand with Trump. He's got to beg to get. He's got to beg for them to vote for a thing that would lower taxes on us. I mean, when you got to beg your own party to vote for lower taxes, there's a problem
for the people. For the people.
Yeah, for the people.
That shows you they're not for the people.
They're not for the people. They're for their own pocket.
Yeah. But here's
as much as they can
say party. I mean,
I'm telling you, if they could, they would take 75% of your money from you in taxes.
Shit, if they could, they'd take it all. We'd
have
to
if they could,
survive on them.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, they're saying they're now might be able to get that bill passed by Memorial Day. It's like, why not? You should think that every Republican in the House and the Senate should be saying, "Yeah, let's get this done."
Yeah, and every one of them gets up and they back him, and then they get up there and won't vote.
Yeah, it's like, you're lowering taxes, tax on tips, tax, no overtime tax, no tax for people on Social Security or seniors. That's something that everybody should be behind.
Yes.
Especially
no, they're not, because it's less money for them. The more we get to keep, the less they get.
When you pull away the free money, people freak out.
Yeah. And that's the thing. They're scared.
It's not free money.
It's funds to send to where they want it to go to.
That's my point I was trying to make, that the Republicans are just as bad as the damn Democrats. They are.
That should have passed, no problem. That should have been a no-brainer.
Well, but as a society of people in my
Exactly.
almost 45 years, I've never seen any
Exactly.
people act like that until now. The people out here. There's some real wackadoodles out here, dude. And that's the first time I've ever, the last 4 years is the first time I've ever seen any, in my, like I said, almost 45 years of living. I've never seen people act like this in our country.
Well, they went after Ross Perot. Remember Ross Perot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was telling, coming out and saying how they were screwing the American people and all this crap.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
went after him like they did Trump.
Yeah.
Not as bad, but
they went after they went after quite a few people like that.
Yeah. This
because
is not the American government. They sold
our one party system that we have.
And we still we have
exactly it.
They don't want anybody else to, come in and shake the tree.
Nope.
Well, I mean, they don't get their kickbacks. They don't get to send billions of dollars overseas and then get their little kickback funds to go to their campaigns because they know as long as they can stand in their
That's why they hate Doge, because
make good money.
Yeah, because Doge is cutting out all that kickback money that they're sending around, in a boomerang.
I don't know if it's true. I'm gonna do some research on it. But I don't know if this is true, but I heard yesterday I was reading something. Yeah, and these people that work in Congress and stuff, if they die, they have a pension fund, and their spouse gets to draw it for the rest of their life. Or when they retire, they get to draw it. Do you guys know anything about that?
What's that? Pension fund for who?
For the people the senators in Congress and stuff. Like if something happens to them, like their wife gets to draw it for the rest of their life, you
can set it up that way. Yeah, that's an option.
Yes,
if you add your wife,
but I'm not talking about like they're like, I mean like, or like when they even retire, they still get to draw that amount of money for the rest of their life, not just retirement, like that same amount of money.
Like I don't think so.
I don't know about that. But I know they get health care and they get a pension.
Well, I know that, like if I
don't think they get the same pay as if they're
making my pension. I know that, but I mean, like the way I was reading it, the way they were telling the story was, if something happened or if they retire or whatever, they get like the same amount that they make for the rest of their life.
Do they? Okay. So you're saying that the senator or the congressperson's wife or husband gets to get that pension if they die? Oh, okay. Trying to figure out
like the same amount of money.
I don't know.
Say they make 175 a year, they'll get that 175 a year for the rest of their life.
No, that's their salary. That's not their pension.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think they get their salary. No,
that's what I was told. Or that's what I was reading.
If that's the case, then we are really getting
screwed. Yeah, we're really getting the shit.
Well, like I said, I'm going to dive into it. I'm going to
dive into it, man. Take a deep dive and slide right into that.
Go in the deep end.
Yeah.
I'm going to research more and see what it says.
Hey, if you come in, hit that like button if you don't mind. Smash down on that like button. Go bam, bam. Helps the channels.
I'm surprised you ain't seen that false prophet, though, man.
Nah, I don't pay no attention to that bullshit. Sorry about my language.
I call it false. I could be wrong. He could be the guy. I don't think
he ain't no guy.
I don't believe he's Jesus, but he's saying
there's only Jesus and there's only God.
I'm just
saying
there
ain't nobody else.
No. I'm not saying he's God or Jesus, but he's claiming to be like the real Peter Pope from Peter or whatever, or something like that. I believe. Where did American Uncensored go? Are you still in here, buddy? Elaborate on some more of that, because I was seeing some stuff on it.
Let's see. I want to know why we give money to Ivy League colleges, brother. Your guess? I have no idea why we give money to.
And they got billions.
Yeah,
they got billions. Doge completely failed from $2 trillion just to
successor to Peter. Yeah,
250 million.
Well, you know what? Elon even said too, if I take it too far, they'll kill me.
Well,
They
yeah.
can only get benefits for spouse and kids. Okay.
And guess what? It'll be stuck in classified for 50 years. And when it comes out, it'll be just some lone shooter, you know.
Oh yeah, they get more lolly than most American citizens. Oh yeah, no doubt. Successor to Peter.
Well, like
is what
somebody
the
was talking about the
Center
other day
says.
about like what's his name, the guy that got the FBI. What's his name, Cash Patel, and they said everybody's like, oh, well, they was going to give us the Epstein list, and all this, and they said, look, one person said they were arguing and they were debating it. Said, can you give him time? Said, do you want a Band-Aid or do you want somebody to actually get in trouble and go to jail? Said, yeah, sure.
America,
Do you want him just
America,
about this and say, here's a Band-Aid to please the American people? He ain't even been in there 100 days, give him
right,
enough time to actually, do an
do something.
investigation and really do it to where things will stick and they can actually get on, get people, because that woman,
I'm tired of hearing that shit.
yeah,
Too.
but that lady that they were talking about the other day, that blonde that was there as a teenager or something, she just like suddenly died the other day and like it's, unalived herself or something. And they're claiming it was or some people saying a car wreck or something. I don't know. And then saying that there's a big mystery behind it, man.
America Uncensored said he's a quack that somehow found a cult following. Everyone in his church was dressed like him. Everyone in his church was dressed like him. What
Well, probably another one of those, guru dudes that
yeah, he's a
only
nut
allows
job.
women to sleep with him and, and pay his bill.
Yeah.
There's some convincing people out there, man.
Stop watching the fake news, please.
I
Think for
mean, look
yourself.
at Jim.
Be a
What
critical
was his name?
thinker.
Jim Jones, Jonestown. I mean, look how
Yeah, that guy was a wackadoo.
look how well. I mean, there's just smooth talkers. Look at what's his name in Waco, Texas. I mean, there were people that they can
brain dead little thinkers.
they can talk their they can convince anybody to believe them. Look at the Democrats. I mean, shit.
Her lawyer magically died too.
They don't even have to tell these wackadoodles what to do, and they go out and raise hell and burn cities down and burn car lots down, and they don't even have to tell them.
Interesting to see all the comments in your stream. I see less than 10% in the chat and only 4 people watching. We're streaming to 3 different platforms
King
still,
James.
my friend. Yep.
We're
We're streaming to 3 different platforms. So just so you know. We're streaming to my 2 channels, my 2 YouTube channels, and to Facebook. So there you go. Anyway, moving on. You think Epstein and Virginia, I don't know what that last name is, dying under Trump administration was this Trump perv 2020. Oh, Lord. Jesus.
I heard
help us all.
I heard some wicked stuff today. A lady on the interview talking about whistleblowers from SEAL Team 6 and Obama and Hillary Clinton that got them killed and all this, and about Osama bin Laden and stuff, man. It was really interesting, man, about this woman talking about these whistleblowers and this guy.
Exactly.
Obama and Joe Biden had paid Iran like $152 billion or something to do something with Osama bin Laden and to get rid of the SEAL Team 6 and shit. And they got some whistleblowers. They got evidence. They got paper. They gave it to somebody in Florida, at Trump's place at Doral in Florida, to some Congress people, and it's fixing to come out that this was 2 days ago. And they have all kinds of files and shit and video recordings and everything of Obama and Hillary and a couple other people that was involved with this Osama bin Laden shit, and SEAL Team 6.
But the thing is when it comes to Obama, Hillary Clinton, and Joe Biden, and Bush, and all the crazy wackadoos that were in that, none of them's going to jail. None of them's going to ever see any prison time. No. I don't care what they bring out about them. I don't care what's said or who was a whistleblower. It doesn't mean anything. Until I see them in cuffs and in prison,
Yeah.
none of it doesn't mean shit because none of them are going to jail. They're all part of the big boys club. Nobody's going to jail, man. No former president's going to jail. Not even Trump. Nobody's going to jail. Hillary's not going to jail. Nobody will ever go to jail. It's just the way it is. What's going on in the chats? Obama and Bush are cousins.
Well, I'm on the phone, so I can't show you like little video clips and shit there or 2D2. You know,
I love how uninformative this channel is. 3D in a circle jerk with no actual dissenting view or research. How mega are you? Let me just say this to you, my friend. If you find this live stream to be not your cup of tea, you can always exit the rear door.
yeah.
See you
No one
later.
said we were expert news people.
Nobody
You live in your fantasy land.
This is not Expertsville. We're just three guys with our, community people that watch, having a good time and chatting.
We like
Nobody
to give our opinion, man. You know,
this
and
is just for entertainment purposes only.
And so
there you go.
And
Hillary's, who knows?
I mean, it is what it is. But I love how somebody comes in and makes a comment that don't know shit either. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, back it up, my friend. Back it up. Anyway, hey, what I always say: believe what you want to believe, think what you want to think. Much respect to you. Be what you want to be.
Yeah, go live in your fantasy land.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I speak on what I see and I read and I hear. You know what I mean?
Until they start.
I don't speak on false stuff. I speak on what I see, I read, or I hear. You know,
until they start actually enacting the treason laws, nothing will ever change. I agree. I agree with you. Absolutely.
Everybody can have their opinion.
How small-minded are you? How small-minded are you, RP21? Well, let's just, he's got his right to his opinion. He has a right to say what he wants to say and believe what he wants to believe. We can agree to disagree. That's fine. Nothing personal. I mean, it is what it is. Believe what you want to believe. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not going to get on here, and I never do. I don't get on here and spout lies and stuff and about Democrats and about the left. I speak. If I speak,
I will tell you, I'm equally going to tell you this. Both parties suck ass. Okay, both parties, Democrat, Republican, I don't care. They're both bullshit parties. They both are liars. They're all liars. They all want to take your money. They want to take advantage of you. They want to treat you as a slave. They wanted to brainwash you, like apparently they brainwash people in the chats. I mean, that's what they do. That's what they do. Both parties. There is not a two-party system. There's a one-party system. The Demopubs. What do we used to call them? The
Demorats.
Whatever.
I call the Democrats the Demorats.
Yeah, I mean, they're all.
No, that's what they do, and they do their job well.
Yeah,
is they brainwash you into believing their bullshit.
Yeah, we don't have to make.
And then they
go.
And then they go have dinner with each other.
Yes, and they laugh at you.
Yeah,
they laugh at the peasants. Look how we can trick these people so easily to believe our bull crap.
I think government is bad.
Just like the Republicans when they said, "Oh, if you give us the House and the Senate, we'll vote out what was it, Obama care, whatever it was."
Yeah.
And all the Republicans went in and voted the Republicans in majority.
Yep.
And the Republicans didn't do jack squat. So they're all full of crap.
They gave Obama everything he wanted the whole time. So it's like I went out and I stood in line and voted for these jack jerk offs, and they ended up. They
didn't do nothing. They just gave what he wanted. It's like
gave him his 20-year war and everything else. Gave him whatever he wanted, man. It's like
so that just tells you they're all together. They're all in cahoots with each other. It's one big freaking. You talk about a circle jerk. There you go. There's the circle jerk.
And here's my thing. They gave me an option, and I picked the less of two evils. You know what I mean? because in my eyes,
that's all you can do.
The other party was more evil and trying more crazy shit on our kids and all this bullshit. And then I chose this side because of the common sense policies.
Well, now wait a minute. I didn't choose a Republican and I didn't choose a Democrat.
I voted.
I
chose to vote for a Republican.
I voted for Trump, not because he was a Republican, because I didn't want the other crazy people in there because they were far crazier. That's what I voted for.
I voted for the policies and the policies I thought.
Well, I'm not for all of Trump's policies either. Now, I'm not for all his policies, but a majority of them, yes, I am. But I'm not for everything Trump stands for. I'm not. There's some things Trump's ideas, some Trump's I just don't care for. So, but for the majority of his policies, yes. But I don't blindly follow Trump. If Trump told me to go jump off a fucking bridge, I wouldn't do it. You know
I mean? I had a parachute on. No.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't follow that man. I'm not going to follow that man. Now, he's not Jesus. I'm not going to follow him across the land. You know what I mean?
I'm not down like that with him either, with any of them.
No, hell
but
no.
I chose to go that side of the policies than the other side, because the way I looked at it, it was, I mean, the left drove the car right off the cliff, and the other side, the Republicans, the conservative side, in my opinion, was trying to, pull the car back off the ledge and say, wait a minute, this common sense, we need common sense. It's all, they've gone too far.
Right.
If you even look, and really study some stuff.
My apologies.
Chuck Norris, just all kinds of people are like finally waking up saying, look, you're damn right. I'm not with the left because they went too far. They have went too far. Like they're just completely, they just went over the cliff. And there's a lot of people that's, not everybody's admitted it, but they secretly voted for Trump because they knew their party went too far.
Yep.
I truly believe that.
Yep. See, Frogzilla says Circle Jerk is the idiot that voted for the man who did the eulogy for the head of the KKK.
Yeah.
Man, when he died, voted for the party that enslaved them and hate the party that freed them. That's true, man. Perfectly said.
Didn't LJB or LGB? What's that president's name?
I research both sides and make an educated decision. That's what you got to do, Jess.
LBG, LBJ, or whatever, said that he was going to have the black community voting for him voting Democrat for the next 200 years.
Well, then they might. I don't know. But
he did. They voted for him for 60 years. They voted for that side consistently.
Hey, King James, why would you want to go back to the 90s? What was good about the 90s? Tell me.
Other than me losing my virginity and
oh, Lord. God help us. What's up?
You forget I was a teenager in the 90s.
That's right. Man, he's a youngin', Coy. We were married. I was married in 89 raising a family. Come on, man. Oh, Jesus.
I was married in 1984.
Woo-wee. Man, you're an old man.
I've seen a lot, my friends.
You was married when? 84?
1984.
I was 4 years old. That's 40 years ago.
Oh, jeez.
God.
Jerry was alive. Okay, me too. Let's see. I don't know, man. It's some crazy shit going on in this world. I don't. How much crazier can it get? And you know what bothers me? Wait a minute. Let me
what's up?
Get this.
I just want to say what's up to somebody that came in. I didn't know.
Okay.
Somebody that came in. I didn't recognize the name. It's
Darkness?
going fast on my phone. I don't get to see the comments much.
Somebody said called Darkness. How is everyone? How's it going?
Well, there was someone else. Darkness and
Darkness?
Batshit crew or bat shite. What's up, buddy?
Hey, I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Mythical Rider, Mythical 80s. Then wait a minute. Now I lost my train of thought. Damn it! What was I gonna say? Damn it, Ray. Shit.
You said 84.
Oh my God, I forgot what I lost it. It's gone. Anyway, carry on.
How old are you again? No, you said something about going back to the 90s. You said, why would you want to go back to the 90s? What was good about the 90s?
I say the 80s were the best decade ever.
I was born 1980, so I don't know.
I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Because Ray interrupted me, so I lost my train of thought.
You had a brain for it, didn't you?
Let's see. In the 90s, John didn't have so many brain farts. Yeah, probably true. Hey, man, I worry about myself.
Too much information. Yeah.
I worry about myself sometimes. Let's see. This generation is cooked. It's more than cooked.
It ain't this generation. It's the young generation that is not.
Dead was hot in the 80s. Yes, they were.
It's them kids' generation that's don't. I mean, I feel bad, dude, because I mean, I'm raising my kids smart and common sense, but
I would love to go back to the 80s and 90s because at least it wasn't as crazy as it is now. Or at least you didn't see it.
Shoot, I'd invest in Apple and I'd invest in.
Go back to the 70s.
70s were totally different too, man. We grew up I was born in 1960 something and 68, the best year ever. But yeah, I grew up in the 70s, 80s, man. The best decades. Can't beat the 70s and 80s.
67 yesterday.
Do what?
I said my dad just turned 67 yesterday.
67? Your dad's young. My dad's 85.
My mom's 71.
No common sense anymore. Nope. No common sense anywhere. Agree. 80s, late 90s when it all started going south. Yeah,
I don't know. I had fun in the mid 90s because I was a teenager.
I think it really started going really started going bad was like the year 2000 and on.
I was going to say 2000s when
yeah, that's when everything started to go batshit crazy.
Yeah.
King James, I'm homeschooling my kids. I don't blame you there, brother. Don't blame me there at all. Frogzilla says 66 was the best. 66. Oh boy. Let's see. Common Sense left the party. Common Sense left the party 2000. Yeah, I believe it. Darkness says. Yeah. I don't think there's any common sense left anymore. It's gone.
I think common sense left the party when Ronald Reagan got out of there. To be honest. Because ever since you go back and look, every one of them fucked something up badly.
That's a good point, America Censor. Maybe 1999 really was the end of the world. Might have been. Metaphorically speaking. Good for you, King. Yeah, good for him. I may be going to hell in a bucket, but at least I enjoyed the ride, Pastor. No bands that make full albums anymore. No. The music has died, man. Music is not music anymore.
It's all digital now.
Yeah, and anywhere you go now, like to a nightclub or if you go to a casino to listen to music, it's all 80s stuff. If you go to like we have Boogie Nights here at Hollywood Casino. Down there, it's all 80s stuff. Nobody listens to the music these days. It's garbage.
Well, it's because nobody actually works hard to be a musician. It's, hey, I can get on my laptop or I can get on a microphone on my phone and become a pop star within one song.
Will not do that. No Diddy. Will you donate to my GoFundMe page for reparations? Nope, can't help you there.
Reparations for what? You ain't never been a slave.
I feel for my kids. They got to choose between the available girls.
And I ain't never been a slave owner.
And the men that are lazy. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Jess. You got men that are lazy nowadays that don't want to do shit, don't want to work, don't want to do nothing. And then you got girls that are just, I don't know, they want to be men or something. They want to be in control of everything. I don't know. It's just weird what's going on.
They've been told they can do what we do.
Yeah, I mean, it's nuts. Bat turd crazy. Yeah, it's a crazy world. It's all upside down. It's fake music. Yep, you're right, Lolly. It's fake music. Yeah, it's crazy, man. You can make your own music now. You just go on AI and make your own music. You ain't got to worry about. You got to, you can make.
That's what I said. You can become a rock star, pop star overnight with one-hit wonders, and you don't have to be a 20-year struggling musician to make it big, and finally make it.
I think Rumsfeld missing $80 billion in Department of. Wait a minute, I got to read that. I'm going back up here. It's passed me by. Oh shit, I lost it again. I think that Rumsfeld missing $80 billion in DOD money, followed by 9/11. The next day was the downfall, start. Yeah, it could be, man. I don't know.
9/11 was fake. It was all planned.
Yeah, it was all. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Is it Jess or Jessica? What do you prefer to be called, Jessica?
No, that's what that got me thrown off too, because I thought it was.
Yeah, I've lost it. I've lost everything. Let's see. Everyone is gay as hell, young generation.
I halfway agree. Not just like sexual. I'm talking about just mental and yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
dude. I'm telling you, my kids.
I wondered though. I wondered. But you know what? Our parents were saying the same shit about us. That we were crazy. You know what I mean?
But we were crazy good, dude. We wasn't crazy like
crazy good.
we were tough, dude. We could take care of ourselves. We could cook. We could clean. We were taught to do all this shit. Play outside, drink out of a water faucet. We were taught to come in when the porch light or the street light came on. We did crazy stuff, man.
But I was on my own when I was 18.
I was 17, dude. Yeah, I was gone. And I'm telling you, man, nowadays, yeah, these kids, they're lost, man.
Feminine men.
They're so scared to walk outside the door.
That's so true, King James. That's so true. Feminine men and manly women. It's like they're trying to reverse the roles.
Well, of course.
It doesn't work, and it's not going to work.
Go to any fitness gym.
Well, wait a minute. The reason they want to reverse the roles, they want feminine men, and they want that to be opposite because then you have nothing but women, right? I mean, you can control the population easier that way when you have weak men. When men become weak, you can control everything. Then,
that's called
right?
Dudes for Harris.
Dudes for Harris. A lot of bisexual out there now. I don't know. Is there?
Not here.
I don't want to know, man.
I ain't one of those.
There actually is a lot of asexuality. What is that? You guys are losing me now.
Yeah, you guys are diving. Go back to Pornhub. Leave YouTube alone.
I think it's the food, the preservatives. I think it's the food preservatives. They're making us all mentally ill. Demise of patriarchy. Dave. Hey, Dave. How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Thanks for a little insight to U.S. greats from same old shit here in Europe. Yeah, what's going on in Europe? What's happening over in Europe, man? Some strange things going on in Europe, too.
Yeah, man. Like they have a whole town somewhere over there that all the Islamic people have took over, and I've heard. I could be wrong, but I've seen something on TV about like this whole community has been took over by nothing but Islamic people, and like they're having the big issues over there. Some places over there with,
gotcha.
What was y'all talking about before I got on? Something about a blackout or something?
Yeah, over in Europe.
Europe had a blackout all day.
Really?
In sex, I'm more interested.
Due to what? Like
some kind of space anomaly.
Really?
Phenomenon. They
don't
really know. Basically, they're just telling you they don't know. Which I think is a lie. They know.
Yeah, it's probably a cyber attack. They just don't want to admit it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a cyber attack. You're exactly right. Yeah, just wackadoo.
Space did it.
It was
He-Man. Off to the doctor's office for a medical search. See, hey, good luck with your medical thing. And Dave, thanks for stopping in.
Darkness, man, thanks for coming in, bud.
Guys, have a great night. Take care. Thanks, Darkness. Have a great night. Thanks for coming in. If you like the channel, like what you see, don't hesitate to hit subscribe on the Rabbit Hole channel or Retired Rider.
Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole is what it's called.
Yeah, Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm sorry. Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole.
Or if you want to get political, you can go to my channel.
Yeah, Raysmotolife down here on the bottom, and you got Lost in the Woods with Coy in the middle. Hey, we're all out of whack. Usually it's opposite. You guys got me all confused. You're in the basement.
You're the one that put me on screen, so.
Okay, past my bedtime. Night, guys. All right, Mythical.
Yes.
Have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Always appreciate
my bedtime too.
Yeah, we're getting ready to hop off here in a minute. Subbed and liked. Thanks, King James. Appreciate you, brother. All right. Well, we'll be back here on the Rabbit Hole, Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole Wednesday night, where we're doing the Titanic. We'll be discussing the Titanic. And don't forget Mythical Riders, Mythical Themes live next Tuesday. So not tomorrow, next Tuesday. Okay. Don't forget to check out her channel. We got Sick Bastard out there. We got Motorbomb Virginia, Dave's channel, all great channels. Go check them out. But yeah, we'll be back here Wednesday night on the Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole. We'll be talking about the Titanic, and I'm sure it'll lead to other things. And then we'll be back here again on Friday night, Retired Rider and Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole for another late night live if you guys want to hang out. Ray's got some lives coming up, I think, in the mornings. So check his channel out, and he'll post all that. And don't forget Right Lane Media. Is that what it is?
Right Lane Talk Media.
Right Lane Talk Media, Ray's channel. Check his channel out. Check out all the channels. There's great channels out there. And that being said, did I say Lost in the Woods with Coy? Check out Lost in the Woods with Coy. I don't think he's put any content up lately. I haven't seen any.
No, I've been busy.
Check his channel out.
You should have recorded you riding around.
I should have. Yeah.
Man, you forget to do these things. You got to do these things. But thanks, everybody, for coming in. Check out Frogzilla's channel. He posts some good rides, too. Don't forget, check out his channel, too. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the subs. We always do. And we will see you on the next one. Hopefully Wednesday night, 7:30, Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole. Everybody have a great night. We'll see you then. Take care now.